Hello there, and this was going to be driving with Steve-O, but unfortunately the stupid holder doesn't allow me to drive while doing a recording, because then the phone falls out. So people may or may not be aware that I put out a post on Twitter that I'd seen a very large FPL account essentially just saying that they're more interested in views and pretty much are only doing it for views and don't give a shit about you. And it just really pissed me off. And the reason why it pissed me off is because I've never understood why anybody goes into something where they are proclaiming that they enjoy the hobby, that they love interacting with the audience, they care about you, the audience, they want to be part of the FPL community, and yet they come out with a post yesterday or the day before. The only reason why I saw this is because it was on the For You section on Twitter, and it basically just said that I'm not happy with the fact that my videos that are 40 minutes long aren't getting as many views as the shortened ones, which are only 15 to 20 minutes long. So what do you guys think I should do? Go to my YouTube channel and decide on the poll. And during the post itself, it said, I really enjoy talking about fantasy football. Right? But because those videos that you're enjoying talking about fantasy football aren't getting the views, so you feel that, right, they're not getting the views, which doesn't boost my fucking ego, because I need my ego so much bigger than what it fucking is, that you then feel that, right, well, because they're not getting the views, because they're not getting the 100, 200,000 views that I think I deserve. Now they're only getting 30, 40,000 views, so just going to probably not do them anymore. What are you doing them for then? What is the reason for you then producing the content that you're doing? Like, yeah, people could argue about myself and Jason at the shite content we bring you. Fine. Then they don't watch. But I don't then put out a poll, or I don't then get an opinion piece from complete strangers trying to find out why people don't like the show. I know why they don't like the show. But this particular individual is very, very popular within the fantasy football community. And yet they feel that they can't put out the content that they really enjoy doing because essentially they're not getting the views. People watching this won't understand how offensive that is. And for that I say, you're a fucking moron. Because if someone is coming out proclaiming that they enjoy producing content at X amount of time, I don't care how long it is, whether it's 40 minutes, an hour and a half, I don't really care. And then to say, yeah, but it's not getting the views though that I was expecting, so I kind of want to cut it short. Do you not realise that all they're just basically saying is they're just desperate for views and they're not really interested in what you guys are really thinking in the sense of, sorry, I'm just distracted by this approaching me now. I'm wondering if can you see it? I don't think, yeah, you can. Let me just take that camera off there. The size of that. Again, as ever, the camera will do no justice into the size of this cow that's approaching me, but that is absolutely ginormous. In fact, I'm shitting myself as it's approaching me, if I'm honest with you. That is fucking huge. Whoops. That is ginormous. In fact, let's just take a peaceful moment to look at the cow. The size of that. Oh my goodness. I actually shat myself earlier on looking at some cows earlier on. And here comes his little family. Look at their faces. And this one's struggling behind, poor little thing. Oh my God. Shouldn't be doing this though, because people don't enjoy this stuff. Can't be doing this. Better delete it now. Delete that? No, keep that in. Look at that for a shot there. But yeah, people won't, like I say, people won't read into what this individual's saying. And like I say, I just find it highly embarrassing that you are saying that you enjoy producing videos at the moment and you're really enjoying going in depth talking fantasy football. Because you're not getting the views, you're probably going to stop going for that length of time. It's just embarrassing, I think. And, you know, the reality of the situation is that when you enjoy a hobby and you choose to create content, whether it is fantasy football, whether it's wrestling, whether it's fitness, whether it's chess, whether it's golf, whether it's football, you're going into it with the knowledge that you are doing this because you enjoy talking about that particular subject matter. That's it. That's the reason why you're doing this. You're not doing this because you're wanting to get lots and lots of views. Yes, unfortunately for everybody, whether it's me, whether it's Jason, whether it's whoever, unfortunately it does get to a point where you're like, oh, I wish we were getting more views for this, that and the other. But I'm not going to stop, or Jason's not going to stop what we're doing because people are saying, like that comment that we had recently, yeah, but your content's too long. You should be doing videos about your team selection, your captaincy choices, your transfer plans, and put them into small little tiny videos which we can consume easily. When have we ever done this? Never. When will we ever do this? Well, I did it for a piss take during the pre-season stuff, but that's just to get a bit of engagement from you, the audience, and just to give you a general idea of what my team selection is or whatever. But really, is what this channel is about is engaging with you, the audience, and making sure that we're having a conversation about whatever it may be. It's what I pride this channel on, to be honest with you. I pride the fact on that we enjoy the elite FPL community. Sorry, I'm just going to deliberately just to show you the view of where I am, because it is stunning, Mr. Simpson. Like I said, I shat myself earlier on, but if I spin the camera around to here, listen to that silence. Yes, it's beautiful. But yeah, we love the engagement with the audience and whatnot, and we love the fact that we have built this wonderful community in which we can all talk to one another about whatever, whether it is fantasy football, whether it is about your relationship problems, whether it is about AI, or whether it is about the fact that a loved one has passed away and you need someone to talk to or whatever. I know it gets a bit dark, but you know, I've been made fully aware about like the Discord and the fact that it's not just there about talking about fantasy football. And we know this, me and Jason do know the fact that many people in the Discord community, they're there for one another and like talking to each other about they like talking about various subject matters other than fantasy football, which is what it's there for. But unfortunately, with any large organisation, they just look at the bigger picture. You take Tesco's as a prime example, Sainsbury's, Morrison's. They don't care about the customer. They will say they care about the customer. They give a shit. All they care about is, how can we make a profit? How do we make profits? And it's the same with large content creators. It's not about you. They don't care. And yet you still consume it. Now, don't get me wrong. You could argue the same with Tesco's, Asda, Sainsbury's, etc. We still shop there. But it's the reason why we're shopping there is because they're providing everything we want. And is that the same with content creators? The answer is yes, is the simple answer. But I've always said this with the very large content creators. They've always been, sadly, about the money. They've always been about just being popular for the sake of being popular. And they will profess that it's not about that. It's about engaging with the community and stuff and everything. And like I say, so why is it then you always come out, it's not just this individual, but lots, and they just come out with these points of view about, yeah, but I'm just not getting the views. It's just, like I said, it just fucking gets on my fucking nerves. You don't say, Steve-o. Anyway, there's my 2 cents on that. I would say let me know in the comments below, but I'm going to disable them deliberately. And yeah, all I will say is, we're going to talk about fantasy football, are we? Nope. All I will say is that obviously join Jason tomorrow. There's a very, very high chance that I may come back up here because ironically, the internet's good up here on Dartmoor. It's better than where I am at home. Think about that. So there's a small chance I'm actually going to join Jason tomorrow on Discord. And I may even be able to put the video on. But I'd have to listen. The irony is I'd have to listen to him telling me the results of what's going on. I'll have nothing at hand here other than the camera that I'm in now. And yeah, so I may be joining Jason tomorrow for the 3 o'clock kickoffs. And then I'm back in London on Sunday for Sunday surgery. I'm still absolutely gutted that I can't go to the FPL Juice show, which is on the 27th of October. So next week, deadline. So next week, Friday, in fact, they're doing a deadline stream from a sports bar in Victoria. And I'm legitimately gutted I can't go because I want to try and make an effort to go to specifically live streaming events, like with, I know Planet FPL aren't doing a specific live stream event, but they're doing a podcast, and also with FPL Juice, because of these genuine interactive things that they do live out in the public. It's, to use that term, a phrase again, it is that interactive between us. And yeah, I'm just gutted that I can't go because it would have been really cool to just watch how they do things and maybe be able to participate in the show and whatnot. But sadly, I'll be working. And the irony is, of course, is that I'll be listening in live while emptying the bins at work. Anyway, see you later.